It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. We'll watch Chicago in this one as they go up against Portland. Checking out the Trailblazers. They're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. Tonight, two teams that crash the glass. Kenny, when you think of the great rebounders in this league, what are some of their key attributes?
Oh, they get that position, and then they hold it. They maintain it. That's the key.
Maintaining the position.
Yes, because you can get pushed under. And if you come down with the rebound yourself, you can't do it, let's say, just tip it out. Great rebounders do that too. They'll just tip it out to the guards, and then we can start the fast break.
What's the key to good rebounding?
You got to assume every shot is going to be missed. And Ernie, nothing replaces great hustle.
Oh, that's true. That is so true.
I could box you out.
I know you
I would keep you off the glass.
Oh, no question.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin Harlan standing by.
You and your 6 rings.
There you go again.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Memphis Grizzlies. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And a long way to go, Brent, but there are some early signs of a legitimate playoff contender, championship contender.
When we talk about that, Kevin, you and I always are leery of the fact of how many of these guys have had the experience of being scarred up in the early rounds of the playoffs, having to advance or beat a team that's proven before. Right now, there are some teams out there that are raising our eyebrows where we think they're going to have an opportunity. If they keep growing like this and they keep finding this type of consistency, they could be dangerous.
You'd like to think they're going to use those scars, as you say, from the past and motivate them even more.
Well, those are the teams who we believe can always take the next step.
Sure.
It's the young teams that are unproven, even though they're playing well, where we sometimes wonder, will they be able to maintain this kind of focus come playoff time?
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Anthony is out there with Dines. And it's Buchanan in at the 3. Armstrong against Anthony. Armstrong kicks to Carmichael. Pass to Pierce. The pass to Carmichael. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
So it's Portland now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Pierce. That one doesn't go. And it's Portland the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, two clubs that rarely face off, East versus West. This is going to be a nice treat for the fans.
Kicking off this 2-game season series, I expect a lot of feeling out by both teams and the coaching staff. And then a number of subsequent adjustments in this one.
Here's Carmichael. Pass to Pierce. And here's Armstrong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Inside. Portland grabs the miss. And now Portland on the break. Here's Buchanan. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. Chicago trailing here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. A floater doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Anthony, the pass to Dimes. That one, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back. But on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot, gentlemen.
Portland trailing here. Anthony with it, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Porter. Swiped it away. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That's good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jeremic. And it's Portland with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Well, they're aware of how difficult an opponent this is to defend. A lot of good shooters they have to deal with.
Which means being extra active with their perimeter deep. Fighting through screens, quick switches, all the little things they need to do to prevent those open looks.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. I expect a lot of movement defensively. They have to be reacting and, like a watch, rotating all night long.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Armstrong. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Pierce. Passes to Porter. That shot off the mark. And it's Portland the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Jeremic, the pass to Carmichael. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They get it back. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pierce gets to Carmichael. Pass to Armstrong. Pass to Carmichael. 6 on the shot clock. Pierce for 3. They get the rebound. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And right now, Chicago, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipated.
Here's Buchanan. Rebound by Armstrong.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Porter. And Portland making a change here. And Porter drops them both. Here's Anthony. He lobs it up.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Armstrong passes to Pierce. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Floats one up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the paint. And Pierce pulls it down.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anthony looking it over. Here's the three. Here's Buchanan. Porter with a block. The fader. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Armstrong against Anthony. Six to shoot. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Riley's jacked in for Portland. Clock is at 3. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Dimes. Portland no good that time either.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested three is not your objective. One more maybe.
Armstrong against Anthony. Goes up from the top of the key. And he connects with the jumper. And now a 3-point Chicago lead. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. Pierce with the steal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Portland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here.
Yeah, well,
he said, ask Brent about the refereeing.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, no, we do. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So both teams making some changes here. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Chicago leading by 3 to the left side wing. And Carmichael kicks to Jones. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here is Riley. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Over to the left wing. Samardzewski covered by Anthony. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Jones. From downtown. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Finished off the break.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Anthony kicks to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Right side Jones. Pass to McDaniels from beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And checking out the stats for Aldridge. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 9 points per game, 12 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Here's Riley. Tries again. And rejection by McDaniels. In transition, here come the Bulls. Jones is running. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Bulls.
And this is a team that is so comfortable with that mid-range jump shot. There are a lot of folks who would say that's living dangerously, that it's a bad idea to rely on those 10 to 20 footers. But they've got players with the talent to knock those down consistently.
And the first one at the line is good. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
a lefty out. They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. Now here's Anthony to the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. He gets that one.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Portland trails by 3. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Bradley can't get it to go.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see him. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily, he bricked the mid-range.
Here's Pierce. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pierce has got 5 now. 1:03 left to play in the first. Outside Anthony to the wing right side. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now here's Pierce. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First free throw is good. Daniels, he's checked in for Jones. Dimes, he's checked in for Portland. And so Bradley nails both of them. Here's McDaniels. Right wing. Here's Summerziski. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
Chicago leading by 3. They've got McDaniels. Pierce is out there with prime time, and it's Phillips in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Down low, it's stolen by Anthony. Outside Aldridge. Here's Dimes. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Memphis.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Pierce against Riley. Pass to Phillips. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Riley passes it to Bradley. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Chicago leading. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Riley. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Passes to McDaniels. Pierce with it. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Portland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Chicago has possession. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it to McDaniels. And the pass to Phillips. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. He's got 6.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Pierce against Anthony. Outside Aldridge. From deep. That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Primetime. Now the dish to McDaniels. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Pierce with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Ball stolen. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday and then on Saturday. They'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Primetime, the pass to Phillips. Pass to Primetime. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Dimes. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The feed to Pierce. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Duval misses the 3. Chicago trails by 5. That's tipped. Anthony finds Aldridge. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Feeds it to Pierce. And that one is good. Now a timeout called by Portland. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Anthony. The pass to Buchanan. Anthony against Armstrong. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Fires from the line. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Anthony against Armstrong. Pass to Oliver. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Armstrong. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Dimes. And here's Anthony from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Dimes. He's got 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the Bunnies. Chicago trails by 7. The pass to Oliver. Jeremic shoots a fader, and it's off the back rim. No good. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Dimes, the pass to Bradshaw. He dishes it to Anthony. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's Armstrong. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities. And the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Portland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And here's Armstrong. His last outing, he had 8 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
So for the Bulls, Pierce comes in for Jones, and it's Weber in for Armstrong. Kicks to Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Inside to halt the run. Weber can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
No good. Shot missing.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Buchanan, Pierce covering. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. He has 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Pierce. Great showing for him last season. 4th in steals, 13th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Portland grabs the miss.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Back to Anthony. Shoots from the corner. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Chicago trails by 12. To Weber, shoots a 3. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
To the inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. And Weber's got the ball here for Chicago. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. But 3. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. From deep. Drops in the tray. Weber's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bounce pass Anthony. Pass to Buchanan. Bradshaw guarded by Porter. They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the 2nd chance bucket right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Weber, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Portland leading by 8. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony against Weber. Passes it to Buchanan. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Take a look at Pierce. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
.149 left in the first half of the game. Five on the clock. Here's Weber. Another three for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the middle. Here's Carmichael. Anthony against Weber. Over Anthony. That one doesn't drop. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Portland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Chicago trails by 7. Here's Weber. The kick out to Pierce. Jeremic. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Rejected by Pierce. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce. Chicago on defense. They trail by 7. Now the pass to Bradshaw. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
And that's a foul called on Money. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls. And Anthony drops them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Here's Weber. And the 3 off target. That'll do it for the first half. Portland out in front. They lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. But, with this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the Trailblazers. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Armstrong with it. On the floor for Portland. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Dimes. And it's Buchanan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.